G'day Guru. How would you like to get lots of leads without paying a single cent? Well, hang around because I'm going to go through and give you some strategies on how to do that. Yesterday, I had a conversation with a lady who is super duper successful. She's a professional, done some amazing things, and she's starting a new or second business. Particularly good at what she's done in the past, but she had a lot of momentum from the last business. This business needed a whole new get a whole new get up and go, and she didn't want to use any of the money that she'd made from selling the first business. She wanted to be able to start from scratch. So what did we do? What was the strategy? This was just over the phone. It was a quick phone call, but this is one of the key things that we do to help the people we mentor and coach get great results. And last year we worked with over 465 business owners, and this is one of the key strategies to help to accelerate a business without spending heaps of money, without being like a Facebook ad guru or an SEO ninja, which are all great. A lot of people though just don't have those skills or the finances to spend 20, 30K a month on ads, which by the way, we know a lot of people do, which is fine as long as it works with you. Here's something that is free, and not only will you get a lot of leads from it, you'll also get a better product coming from it. And the way to do that is through partnerships. Now, what I want to do is just give you a little bit of a tool that I find very, very effective, and it's called the Partnership Wagon Wheel. So if you've got a pen and paper handy, grab a piece of paper out and put your biz in the center and put a little circle around it. Second thing from that, then you go, right, well, look at who the clients you want to work with. Who are the people that you're working with? And this is the lady I was speaking to yesterday. I said, well, who do you want to speak to? Who do you want to work with? Well, I want to work with this group of people. As it turned out, it was small and medium-sized business owners. And so I was like, okay, great. So that what category? Then the question was, who else works with those people that would be a great fit for you? And the good thing to think about that is, let's just say you've got your biz here, is just to think about who has the client before you and who has the client after you. So who has the client before and after? And they're probably good referral partners. If you're in this category, you're a great back end to their business. So they see the client first, then you see them. Or it could be you're the great front end. In other words, the client sees you first before they go and see someone else. So that's a great way to think about it. Now, in small to medium-sized businesses, let's say SME space, it's like what categories? So you just want to think for the moment, what categories? By the way, this is how we grew our business. How we went from literally startup to 7 figures, and we did it this simple principle. I didn't have any cash I could spend on it. All I had was this here and a little bit of sweat equity that I can put in. Who are the different categories? Now, in SME, and you do yours, I think I say there are going to be finance brokers. So finance was definitely an area that I went to. There's going to be financial advisors, was definitely another category. Interesting enough, one of the categories for me was my ideal clients were people who, yes, had a small and medium-sized business, and they really want to create serious wealth from their business that goes into other areas, particularly in building their other assets. Specifically for me, and my leaning is a little more to property than it is to anything else. So people who were business owners that were into property were great. So for me, one of the big ones there was property education. So who's out there teaching people in property? Now, when you look at a property group, not everyone in that group is like if you think of property educators, there's a lot of spruikers, a lot of people out there doing lots of things, a lot of good ones, and there's also not so good ones. But within that population of, say, 100 people in a room, there's only going to be about 10% of the people there that are business owners at best. Now, the thing is that 10% are unbelievably specifically niche and ideal for me. And that ended up being a great little win for us going forward. Then you think of another one was people that are very mindful and very conscious. So this is a discussion I had with this lady yesterday. So who are the people that you like working with? What are some of the things they do? For me, the business owners we want to work with, not only want to work with their business to grow and enhance it, they also want to do that to themselves. So they want to improve their mindset. They also want to improve their health, so they're out there physically doing something with health. So one of the interesting ones was looking at physical trainers. And who are physical trainers that work with a lot of business owners or executives? That was another one that was in that category. Another one is, let's say, people who are deep diving in some sort of mindset. Now, we do a lot of mindset, but we don't do therapy. So anyone who does anything in therapy that works with business owners ends up being another great category for us as well. And then the big one for us is, well, there are two other little categories that are good ones. Another one is, well, when you look at businesses, what do all businesses have? Okay, what are some things that are unique, not unique, that are common across all of them? One is they all have bank accounts. So let's look at banks. They also have software. So what are some specific software that they might be using? Usually good, and it could be IT fits into that category as well, because all businesses have them. This here now becomes what we call your partnership wagon wheel. And from here, I literally would have where's my marker pen? Here we go. Have a marker pen and I go, right, who do I know is a financial planner? Okay, there's Mary, there's Bob. I just slowly just move around until we end up with this full list of names. Now, these people here share the same client. So the question that you have now is, how do you connect with them? I might do a little Facebook Live because that's a whole conversation on its own. The key principle, though, is you're going in there not to pitch and sell anything to them. You're going there to look at these potential partners here and go, well, look at these partners. What can I do to help them? If you can help them to do their job better, in other words, to serve their clients, it's a triple win. You've helped the partner, and you've helped the partner's clients, and you've helped you. That's three, that's a triple win. So this is how you can build a great triple win. Doing 10 new partnership meetings to these people, these different categories, 10 new partnership meetings a month is minimum standard. Do that for a year, and you'll never, ever need to do another bit of marketing ever again, because you'll have enough momentum that they'll carry you all the way forward. I thought that would be helpful for you, because it came out of the conversation over with a lady yesterday, and she's super excited, and I know she'll get great results because we've done this. Last year, the average increase in the success of our clients, the average increase in profit was 292%. That was compared to the year before. And this was one of the key strategies we use. I'd love you to put that into place. We have lots of other little tips and things like this. If you come this far, then you're obviously a step up entrepreneur who wants to do something special. If that's the case, send me, if you want to chat to me personally, send me a personal message, that's fine. We also have a great community of small and medium-sized business owners that we talk about these sorts of things and share some of the learnings of those. It's a private group. If you're a step-up entrepreneur who wants to add value as well as receive value, then we'd love to welcome you to that. Other than that, go out there, be magic, be amazing, have fun, and keep making magic. See you guys. Bye for now.